Yeah.
All right.
They really can't tell who we are.
Let's go. You ready?
We're ready. What are we doing?
You know what you're gonna say?
No.
Okay, great.
Yes.
3,
Yes.
2.
Hey. We're out here in the Hope Corn, and we were really hoping to have a Halloween cyclocross race that we've done a bunch. We've done 3 of them. We were hoping for the 4th one, and Haley here took it upon herself to plant some corn so we could ride our bikes through during the race, which would be epic.
It started out as a dream for Halloween. Now it's a miracle. We have food.
It's very big now.
You know, a lot of teamwork involved. I think eventually it was Lindsay's idea first.
Well,
but
it's pretty awesome.
I mean, look at the water. I mean, you ran water to it.
Yeah,
real professional job.
We don't know if Halloween's gonna happen because 2020 is cuckoo. But we're gonna do the best we can with corn. Maybe we'll just have a social distance corn on the cob.
Let's eat some corn.
Situation. That'll be fun. So we're going to talk about a little bit about what we're doing for COVID preparedness. And honestly, I ignored it for a couple weeks, but then it was time to get fully on board. And we are 100% on board. We got a map of the basic layout of the shop. We're going to go through 4 different zones of where there's 1 person per zone. Each zone has a sink and a toilet of some sort. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how we have 4 people working here and we have 3 people working from home. Normally there'd be 13 people here, so we're going to talk about a little bit about the delays, but we are still shipping you parts, so please be patient. So one of our solutions to this situation was to get some porta potties. This one will be in the shade in the afternoon, but we've got 2 hardy souls that are relegated to the porta potties. They get cleaned every week, but it's what we got to do. I've installed a couple of lovely sinks. So this person in this area, that'd be Jim, porta potty, sink. Wash your hands all the time. Don't touch your face. Stuff like that, you know. Now we have been keeping production going. It's not what it was, but we're still making parts. Over here we have Jim. Jim's one of the engineers here, but he's doing production now. Yes, normally he'd be in the office, but he's got that really sweet office setup going on in the saw room. It is pretty nice. So we're getting cozy.
Sometimes recommendations in terms of how to code typically.
Patrick, another engineer. Happy Sparkle Moonbeam. He actually is allowed to go upstairs to his old desk because of other circumstances. So he's lucky that way. But we just come into a different zone. What is this, zone 3? Zone 3, so many zones. Actually, there's only 4. We are working on a 5th one, but that's going to be another few weeks for the finishing work. All the doors have the zone and stuff you should pay attention to before coming in here. One of them is put on a mask. There's Blue. Blue doesn't need to wear a mask. Or there's Wanda. There's my desk. I never sit there anymore except for on the occasionally on a Monday or a Wednesday night. That's when I get to come in. And then whenever we leave, we walk around with some bleach water and some towels, and we spray off everything we touched. We do our best to disinfect just in case. It might seem extreme, but I just felt like we had to go all in. Here's Lindsay. Normally in this room there'd be 5 or 6 people, but today it's only Lindsay's.
And Blue.
And Blue. Blue's a person too. Blue's really good at getting sticks. So Lindsay's handling some customer service, but she's doing a lot of assembly and a lot of shipping. There's been some mountains on the shipping table recently. Between her and Gary, it's just been insane, the amount of stuff we've been able to ship with so few people. So thanks for working your booty off. Did I not say booty?
You can say booty.
Back here is, then this is another zone. And we've got a sink here, and then outside is a porta potty for this person. The kitchen is over there. The fridge has been unplugged to discourage people from congregating in there, random going in there, just kind of like wanted to stop any germs, kitchen germs, being in the kitchen, because that's where people congregate. Back here, this is our events area. Normally, where we keep all our stuff, because we do race events, a lot of race support, and not this year, which is kind of a relief to not do it for a year. Hopefully it's only for a year, because we all really love doing that. It's also a good place to store a Corinian truck or milling machine. But this is temporary. I'm working on some nicer benches that'll be more useful, but the person that does assembly here has got this completely figured out. They are not here right now. Hey, Wanda. So we really appreciate your business, and we are doing our best, our very best, to stay safe, stay healthy, make awesome bike parts, and ship them to anybody that needs them or wants them. But as you can see, what we're up against, it's just not, we just don't have the capacity that we used to. So we just really would like you to remain patient. Your parts will get to you. In some cases, they're sitting in post office or customs docks for 2 weeks. So just be aware of that. But we're doing our very best. And I just want to remind everyone, any of that stuff, carbon fiber, fancy schmancy, anything made in China or Taiwan, right now is probably 3 months away. This might be a really good time to build that American dream bike you've always wanted, and source parts for it from us or Phil Wood or White Industries, Chris King. This is the time to do that, because we will have parts. They will not be the same quantities that we're all used to, but we will have stuff for you, so I'd encourage that. Meanwhile, I would like to introduce Gary, just to put a name to the face, a face
Hi,
to the
everybody.
name facing, FaceTime, face naming. And Gary has been working 7 days a week, mostly, and I told him not to, but
I don't listen.
he is kicking ass. Honestly, I know there's a lot of shipping delays. We are doing everything humanly possible.
Yep, so to piggyback a little bit on what Paul said, first off, I want to thank all our customers for being so patient and understanding up to this point. You guys have been really great. We are operating with a very limited crew, and we can't all be here at the same time. So with that staggering, it's taking us a lot longer to assemble, box, and ship parts. So we just, ask for your continued patience and understanding. I know communications are a little bit slower too, but most of us are doing 2, if not 3 people's jobs at the moment, and it's just taking longer. So anyway, and then to also piggyback on Paul's shipping comments, we are seeing post offices and customs offices completely overwhelmed due to short staffing and the amount of traffic that's going through them. When a customer does tell me there's a problem, I'll put an alert on my phone and watch that parcel, and eventually they do get released from customs and post offices. I've rarely seen it where somebody didn't get their card, so just hang in there. If you need a little extra help, I'll provide that to you, but I wanted to thank everybody, and peace, love, and hope corn.
Hope corn.